Good morning, Year 10, and welcome to another week of lockdown learning. Now, some of you will have been in last week and will have hopefully had a bit of a chance to review some of the coastal work you've done. This week, we're going to finish looking at hydrographs, and then I'm going to do something a bit different, and actually, for the second lesson this week, give you a lesson of consolidation. Now, what I mean when it comes to a lesson of consolidation is to give you an extra opportunity to go back over and see if you've got all the detail you need to have in your notes so far in rivers and coasts. We've given you quite a lot of work to do. I'm well aware that there's been a lot of geography work set, and as such, I think it's quite good sometimes, rather than me setting 2 hours worth of work this week, to give you a lesson that's worth 1 hour to in terms of the amount of time that you should be spending on it, but then to give you an hour where you can just go back through and make sure you've completed all the tasks. You can add some additional notes, you can review, you can go over, and if you have done everything up until now, then use this time to either do a bit of geographical reading, look at the BBC News website, or tackle some other stuff that you maybe are a little bit behind in. It's a very odd time, isn't it, in terms of getting work done and managing and balancing time workloads. I know myself, sometimes I'll work very hard and sometimes I find it very difficult to get any motivation. So it's sometimes important to have a little bit of a break when it comes to that. Therefore, that means that by the end of this week, you should have completed all of the notes up to and including the second hydrograph task lesson, which I'm going to set for your Monday lesson. When we move into next week's lesson, we're going to have a look at the final little topic of coast, which is coastal management. And we're going to think about, it's not coastal management, is it? It's river management. And we're going to think about how we manage rivers, how we manage river flooding, and then we're going to have a look at a case study called the Jubilee Relief Channel. That being said, this week is looking again at hydrograph, and you're going to be applying the knowledge from last lesson, thinking about some different ways that you could be examined and tested on river hydrographs, on flood hydrographs. Second lesson, as I said, is for you to go back over, to review, to have a look at adding any additional notes, and just making sure you are up to speed. On Show My Homework, what I will do is I will title it as River Hydrograph and Consolidation. I'll put a note in the Show My Homework task that that's what I want you to do. And as usual, if you do have any questions, please do let me know. I may well see some of you in school next week. I know it's not for geography lessons, but some of you will be in for some of your other lessons. And if I see you there, it'll be nice to catch up. And otherwise, I do hope everything's okay. And if there are any issues, do just drop me an email. Thanks very much. See you soon.